Well, today we're at the garbage, which I just drove by and put my garbage in the next bin over because I don't like to touch the cover. There's a little white cement cube structure that I've been curious about, and I think today we'll just walk over there and see what it is. There's no road that goes there. There's a big desert mushroom. No, don't touch the garbage. I hear a dune buggy. I don't want anybody bothering me out here. There are some tracks out here. I was gonna say there's no road that goes to this thing. I tried to kind of drive up to it, but I thought maybe it was just like the corner of somebody's property that never got built, but that's like a weird looking rock. There's a big piece of, I don't know if that's like the conduit for gas line or something. Conduit for something. I don't know why it's laying out here. We really haven't done any exploring at all. We go to the beach and we go for a walk. And so today I just thought we'll do something a little bit different. Yeah, that's a hard conduit. That's not a soft tube. It's kind of melted laying there, but this looks like the type of place you'd find like a geocache, but there aren't any around here. I kind of deleted that app. All right. Oh, the dog's going right in there. Shit. Definitely looks like a hidey hole in there. I don't see an obvious bed or anything. I think you took the hard way out of there too. All right. So there's a wash here, but the bushes were too big to really drive on it. Oh, my car. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, these places are so much more shady. The ones by my house are a lot sparser. I think where it's developed, there's a lot. The wind must blow that all in there. There's a bunch of holes on the ground. Icotilias are shrunken again. Not all the way sad, but they're pretty sad. This one still has some leaves, but his arms are kind of big, but pretty much time to shrink up again. Turn brown. Oh, they're so big out here. Look at that one. Look at that one. And then there must be like 50 or 60 stalks on that thing. All right, where are we going now? It's really easy. I'm kind of glad there's tire tracks here because there's just enough vegetation where it's pretty easy to lose track of the car pretty quickly. There's I think there's a bunch of fool's gold in the sand there. You see that a lot on the beach. I believe that is galena. Galentite? I don't know if I'm saying that right. There are gold mines not far from here, but I don't think that's really gold. I thought about getting a little panning kit, but I just don't think I have the patience for it, and I'm just sure that is not really gold. And you can tell when it's on the beach too, it doesn't sink. Gold is very heavy and it would go down, and that is on the top because it kind of floated. Okay, so what is that? Oh, there's a big slab here. I didn't know that was there. Yeah, but there's no road here. This is just washes. This is not. And they just plowed, they just maintained the road, so if there was going to be a road here, it would be here. And there's nothing here. That's the condo where I turn in to get in the gate here. My house is like over there. So this is not big enough to have been a house. I mean, now that kind of looks like a road there. Maybe this was supposed to be a house, but this is too small to be. Oh man, it's just too small to be much of anything. Maybe, I don't even know if this could be a garage, honestly. Okay. The slab is not in great shape anymore. It's pretty cracked. It's definitely, it has good drainage though. It's up in the middle and it goes down on the side, so. What is this? I mean, now obviously this does look like a road, but I mean, I drove around and looked for a road and I didn't see one, so, and it would only go this far. There's so, I don't know. I mean, this is too big to be one of those electric huts, and there's no electric pad here. Oh wait, this is a lot for sale. Okay. All right, so there's a slab for sale here. Interesting. All right, color me interested. One of the things I was thinking of doing is getting a small place I could use as like a 3D printing studio. And I was kind of, oh, there's a lot of poop in there, buddy. Please be careful. Plywood means snakes. And I was thinking it might be best just have it be solar only, because then I wouldn't have to worry about power outages. And a lot of that stuff probably could almost go on direct current. Wilson, get out of there, please. That's making me nervous. Come on, get out of there. I just can't imagine what this is, though. Because like I said, there is electric here, I think, but I don't see the pad here unless it's under this bush. Okay, wait a minute, there's something here. Yeah, I'll try to look under there. Yeah, there's the CFE, so this is the, yeah, I don't know what that stands for, but that is the electric company. Okay, that's who I pay my bill to. Huh. So there is a little lot here. They have a nice sign, but I think that slab would have to be broken up and redone. I don't think, this road is not terrible. I mean, I could drive over this. This is not really an issue. I wonder where it came out, though, that I missed it. Maybe if it turns real sharply, I just didn't go far enough. I do see an electric box right there. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Just looking for a small solar kind of Ramada that I could use for a 3D printing studio. It's just like a mini fridge and a... Okay, there's a big electric box right there. Wonder if that's for this lot. Huh. All right, well, now we know what the cube is. It is something. All right, we're gonna drive over to the mountains and look around. There's the sea. Just yesterday it was very cold and raining. And it was so cool this morning. The heat was actually on all morning. I think for like the first time ever. I mean, it's come on maybe like once in the morning a couple times, but this is the first morning where it actually was routinely turning on. It's only 69 now, which, ooh, it's cool for me. As long as the sun is out, it's not bad, but there's a little bit of a wind, and I binge read like 3 books yesterday. This is probably about the size space I want for like 2 3D printers and then like storage for the reels and, you know, like a couch to take a nap on. We wait 18 hours for the things to print. Yeah, I don't even know if I want to do this. Next 2 years I'm going to be developing 2 small scale Steam games, which I've already started. But I'll definitely be brushing up on Blender for that. Do you have things in your feet? Come on over here. If they don't fall off by the time you get over here, I'll help you. Did it come off? I think it came off. These things, and the dog's putting a shadow on it. These things are out in force right now. I think they'll actually be worse when they fall off. But you can kick them off. Oh. I think this is a dead plant, but it looks exactly like rusty metal. Okay, that's trippy. Okay, one of the books I just binge read was Haunted Mesa by Louis L'Amour. So Yeah, I just want to wander around in the desert and be like freaked out right now because the whole book, oh God, it was so good. So good. Too close to the highway to be scared right now though. People could hear me scream from here. It's not lonely enough. We gotta go farther into the mountains. All right, we're gonna drive up to the mountains. This all used to be Aboriginal land, but I don't know if people lived here. I don't think they farmed here. They had no wells here. I don't know if drilling wells here is kind of like a generational thing. You can't just get a permit and get a well. I think there are like 2 wells here, but they're semi-saline and they use them for the roads and the golf course. I don't know if I guess what I'm wondering if there's anything archaeological out here. I think it always would have been pretty much like this. Shit, I lost my dog. He's over there. But I kind of want to go over a little closer to the mountains. I think if anybody built anything, they just would have done it with natural stone. And there's probably a lot by the mountains. But without there, I got one now. Without a water source, I don't know how likely that is. There are little ponds and lakes, I think, not too far. And all of a sudden, I think I saw a post from somebody that were looking for some beach, which I kind of had heard of before. But then all of a sudden I felt bad. I haven't really tried to go exploring or go anywhere. And I mean, I had to get that yard under control, and then I pushed through to have the inside painted, which I got done just before Christmas, and then it was a matter of just throwing everything back together. Kind of the last thing I unpacked was my VR headset, cleaned out my VR library, had this crazy dream of this idea of a game just popped into my head, so converted my Steam account to a business account and started working on that. So, all right, here we go. I got one spare water bottle. We both have water, and then I got one frozen bottle. Did that? Okay, I think I just locked it. Fucking car. Okay. All right, let's go to the mountains. All right. We're gonna see how far over there we can get. I tried this once before, but it got real sandy, and it was the middle of summer, and I was scared I would get stuck, but I think I'll be okay. I've got my phone, and I got that one water bottle, and even if we go all the way to that mountain, I should be able to walk back to my house. So I'm going to pause this for now. That was the concrete cube. It is a for sale lot right over here by the garbage dump. Yeah, I don't know, that proximity to the garbage dump probably would be a no, but that's what that is. Now I know.